In this video, we will learn the relationship between producer surplus and profit with an example. The question is, a monopolist has a demand function is P is equal to 42 minus X. P is the price and X is the output. The total cost of production, that is the total cost, is 2 plus 2X. We need to calculate the producer surplus and firm's profit. Okay, so what we are being given here, we are being given P, that is inverse demand function. This is 42 minus X. This is our inverse demand function. Okay, also we are being given the total cost function is 2 plus 2x. Okay, here you can see, if I write this cost function, this 2 is the fixed cost. Okay, and this 2x is the variable cost. So total cost is the aggregate of fixed cost and variable cost. Fixed cost is simply that very cost which does not depend upon the level of output, whether your output is 0, 10 or none, it will remain as same. Variable cost changes with the with the output being produced. So total cost is the combination of fixed cost and variable cost. The relationship between, and let me be specific here, producer surplus is simply equal to total revenue of the firm minus the variable cost. Okay, this is the relationship between. Also, the profit is being given. We know that profit is simply equal to total revenue minus total cost. Okay, which implies profit will be equal to total revenue minus, we know total cost is the combination of variable cost and fixed cost, so we can write variable cost minus fixed cost. Okay, in place of TC I have a VC and FC. So if I plug this value, that means total revenue minus variable cost, we know it is equal to producer surplus. That will give us producer surplus is simply equal to, so total revenue minus variable cost is total revenue, rather it is the producer surplus. Let me be here very specific, sorry for this mistake. So profit is equal to total revenue minus variable cost, it is equal to producer surplus minus we have the fixed cost. This is the relationship between profit and producer surplus. Okay, or we can rewrite it as producer surplus is simply equal to the total profit, transposing this here, plus fixed cost. This is the relationship between producer surplus and fixed cost. Okay, so let's first calculate the profit, that is profit maximizing output and price here. So for a monopolist, we know profit maximization requires that he equates the marginal revenue with the marginal cost. Okay, so first we need to find out the total revenue. Total revenue is simply equal to price into output. So price function is 42 minus X. To this we multiply X, so our total revenue is equal to 42 X minus X square. Okay, then we calculate the marginal revenue. Marginal revenue, as we know, is simply the derivative of total revenue function with respect to output. So taking derivative of this function with respect to X, derivative of X is 1, so we are left with 42. Derivative of X square in the second term is 2X. So this is our marginal revenue. Let me write it here. Marginal revenue is 42 minus 2X. Now we need to calculate the marginal cost. Marginal cost, as we know, is simply the derivative of total cost function with respect to output. So this is our total cost function. Derivative of a constant is 0. Derivative of X in the second term is 1, so we are left with 2. Equating these two, marginal revenue with marginal cost, so marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost implies 42 minus 2X is equal to 2, which implies us 2X is equal to 40. Dividing both sides by 2, that gives us X will be equal to 20. So profit maximizing output is 20. To find the corresponding profit maximizing price, simply plug X is equal to 20 in this function, that is P will be equal to 42 minus, in place of X we have 20, so it will be equal to 22. Okay, we got the profit maximizing output and profit maximizing price. Then what is the total profit? We know the profit is equal to total revenue minus total cost. This is the formula for total revenue, rather this profit. So total revenue we know is equal to price into quantity or output minus total cost function is this minus 2 minus 2x. Okay, so giving the values their values, so in place of p we have 22, so I can write 22 times x. X is 20 minus 2 minus 2, in place of x we have again 20, so let's write it here 20. Solving this, so this is 0, 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4, then we have minus 2 minus 40, which implies profit will be equal to 440 minus 42, this is 398. Okay, so profit comes out to be 398. So we got the profit here. Now what is producer surplus? As I have told you, producer surplus is simply equal to profit plus fixed cost. Okay, profit plus fixed cost. So profit is 398, 398. Fixed cost is being given us as 2. That means producer surplus will be equal to 400. Okay. So this is how do we calculate the producer surplus from the firm's profit. Okay. So here we don't use the integration or graphical method. Simply the relation we have built is that the producer surplus is the rather the producer surplus is equal to profit plus fixed cost. Okay, from this we can derive the producer surplus. I hope I make myself clear in this video. Thank you.